YouTube? Dawson Ryder here. Welcome to my review for the Deluxe BoonBoom Changer from the newest series, BoonBoomger. This is the individual pack where you just buy the changer by itself, classic style. However, it is also available in a combo pack with the Mecha, because this does work with the Mecha. You can read the individual ones for sounds and attach it to the back of the Mecha for different sounds. So there's one of those lines where you have synergy, which is overall pretty neat. And I believe with the current package, you do get a bonus car. I think with this, I just was the only one available for pre-order at the time, and I just didn't care about the extra car. Like, you'll see that I have like some positives about the gimmick, but it's personally not for me, so I'm not going for completion this year in regards to everything, so I was fine getting the individual releases, and sometimes it's nice to have the individual release boxes. Excuse me. Thank you. You may not speak as Jackie Chan. Thank you. We're filming right now. But I really do like the Sentai and Rider boxes. You know, you get really cool promo art on there. So if you're someone that likes to save them because you think you might sell it one day, or you just like to put them on display, they're always kind of nice to have. Although be careful where you store them. I just recently lost like almost 24 of them in a flood at my parents' crawl space, which kind of sucked. But yeah, I always really enjoy the packaging on this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the changer though. So this is your sort of more back to basics, classic rich changer. Oh, this is for the rich. Like, can you imagine pulling this thing out at a fancy dinner? Like, garçon, please get me a fine wine. And then you all of a sudden check your watch while he's there to show off. Oh, let me see what time it is. I'm late for my business meeting. It's a classic wristwatch changer. You know, it is a little bit smaller than I thought. Like, speaking of pulling it out as your watch at a business meeting, you should do that. No. Like in the show, it definitely seems a little bit bigger, and obviously it's not going to pass as a watch. It's very Omnitrix-like, but just the feel of it, especially when you take this off of the like stand or whatever, feels a little bit smaller and sleeker than I thought, which I kind of appreciate. It makes it feel a little bit more compact, which I like. I overall do dig the design, I have to say. It's kind of nice to get a back to basics changer. I do love a good weapon changer, especially last year with King Oger. You know, it fit the theme very nicely, but I also just kind of, honestly, I'm an old fuddy-duddy. I prefer a classic wrist-based changer, maybe a buckle. It just seems more sleek and fun, and I really like it. You know, the base is pretty basic. It's just kind of like this all-black base, but you do have the nice quality strap here, which fits a decent amount of skinny wrists, I would say. As you can see, it's like, looks like just a wearable changer, which it is, don't let it fool you. But when you press this button here, this actually pops off, and they kind of have it as this almost like individual Digivice-esque thing when they transform, and then they snap it on, which is kind of neat. Kind of reminds me of the way Lunar Wolves worked. Like, this has elements that remind me of that, and of course the way you spin this when you transform reminds me of BoonBoomger. I don't think they're a reference, like a lot of the community. I just think it happens to be a similar design philosophy. But this thing's overall pretty basic. The feel and look of it's pretty solid. Nothing like, oh my god, this is the changer of all time, but nothing where it feels too cheap or basic. Overall looks and feels solid. I do really like the metallic paint here for the blue though. In regards to what you get out of the box, is actually extremely basic. All you basically have is that little sound I did for that bit and the changer noises, which obviously that's the whole thing. All of them are changer noises. I meant the henshin noises. But it does read the Mecha, which we'll get into in a minute, but let's do the main noises for now. So just press this here. You can see the LED right there. And then so that's the main henshin sequence, and then you can also do it when it's docked, but then as you saw, when you dock it, it'll make that noise, and then it makes that not at all obnoxious noise. So yeah, it's really basic and kind of boring, to be honest. As far as the sounds go, I'm not the biggest fan of the voice. I know people keep pointing out to me that it's the voice of Ash in Japan. Just because you list the credentials doesn't mean I'm gonna love me an Oompa Loompa voice from that Wonka experience. I'm sorry, I'm just never gonna be a fan of that voice. But hey, you know, kids there obviously like it because they keep using it, so it's not my favorite voice. I do kind of like the function though. I like the way they transform by sliding this. I like just kind of the revving up aspect. I kind of like the LED there. It's kind of this weird thing where I'm honestly really liking BoonBoomger in the moment, so I'm happy with the changer, but the sounds aren't my cup of tea, and if you don't like the crackhead voices, it's not gonna be the cup of tea for you either. I don't know why we're drinking so much tea. Otherwise, we're gonna have to use the bathroom and leave. So on the back here, we have this thing here for reading the Mecha, and they make little noises here. So I do have blues right here. Wait, where are we going? There we go. This is the simplest thing. How can I not do this? Went the wrong way. Son of a bitch. And that's the only noise it makes outside of when you first put it on. Yeah, we heard you the first time. Although, to be fair, I did press the button again, so it's on me. Alright, here's Pink's. We got it the right way this time. First try, feels good. So pretty basic. You can also attach it to the back of the mecha and it will make noise. I will cut away to that now. Future me hasn't recorded that yet, but I will say I'm from the past, so you know it's me, and it'll be funny, but the people watching that review won't even know what I'm talking about. I think that's gonna be fun. Like that jingle. And you can press it normal or you can use this to press it, but I'm just gonna press it normal because that's annoying. I'm from the past. Overall, guys, this is a pretty okay changer. It's kind of one of those things where this isn't a changer where I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing, you have to run out and get it. But I'm happy to own it. It's an overall solid quality. Like I said, I'm enjoying the show, so I kind of had that hype watching the first episode of, man, I can't wait to get the changer, even though the voice makes me want to jump off my ledge. Still, though, it's an overall par for the course changer. Of course, what the nice thing is, you do get more sounds if you're going to collect the mecha. So I can recommend this thing if you're a BoonBoomger fan, because it's overall pretty just general Sentai changer quality. Or if you're fine with the basics, if you don't plan on picking up any of the mecha and you're just fine with these sounds and you want the changer, you'll be happy, you know what you're getting. Or if you do plan on getting the mecha or any of the little cars in any form, you're going to be getting more sounds. I do have to say, objectively, I appreciate that. I think that's a lot of fun for kids and collectors to have that synergy to be able to unlock things. It makes it feel rewarding. Even though I don't find the sounds all that exciting or anything like that personally, it's kind of one of those things where I objectively have an appreciation for the gimmick, even though it's not my thing. But that's about it for this one, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for all my videos. See you guys, Boon. I'm trying something new there. I shouldn't have said that. I should have just left it at see you guys, Boon. I'll do it again. I'll see you guys, Boon. Nailed it. Damn it, I spoke again. Also, after messing up that outro like 3 times, Dawson from the past, that idiot from literally 3 seconds ago, forgot to show you the on-off switches here. So, there you go. Post-credit scene concluded.